You are looking live at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, site of a holiday tradition that has brightened the new year for over a century. And on a gorgeous, sunny Southern California afternoon, we welcome you to the Rose Bowl game presented by Vizio. A matchup no one saw coming in August or even October. Stanford, without quarterback Andrew Luck, upset USC and then Oregon to win the Pac-12. Wisconsin, without quarterback Russell Wilson, lost 5 games, 3 in overtime, until they rallied to hang a 70 on Nebraska in the Big Ten championship game. Stanford is playing in its 3rd straight BCS Bowl, but its first Rose Bowl in over a decade. Wisconsin simply calls Pasadena Madison West. This is the Badgers' 3rd straight trip to the Rose Bowl, but they haven't won here since 2000. And between them, these two great schools have played in 22 Rose Bowls. Welcome, everybody. We're Kirk Street. I'm Brett Lupfer. A very happy New Year to everybody. And Jay Kirk, when you go back to Stanford, the last time we saw them in Eugene, Oregon, big underdog, and they come away with one of the upsets of the year.
Well, it's been a remarkable story if you really think about it. The last 4 years.
Once upon a time, a big-hearted team from a cold town up north found themselves 1,000 miles away, face to face with a mighty foe.
Come with me now.
From sometimes snowy, always warm DeKalb, Illinois, these are the Northern Illinois Huskies, MAC champions, right where they believe they belong, on a national stage against a national power. The Florida State Seminoles, the ACC champions, boasting one of the best defenses in the country. Come with us now for the story of Cinderella, David and Goliath, Northern Illinois and Florida State in the Discover Orange Bowl.
Florida State has been trying to remind folks that they are just as hungry, just as excited for this Discover Orange Bowl. Chief Osceola has made the trip down here to Miami Gardens, a top renegade for one of those special moments, the pageantry and traditions that only college football can bring about. From Sun Life Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, it's the 79th Discover Orange Bowl. The ACC champion Florida State Seminoles taking on the 12-1 Mid-American Conference champion Northern Illinois Huskies. As we say, good evening, everybody. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Matt Millen. And Matt, we know there's folks out there wondering how Northern Illinois is even going to compete in this game. Then there are those that have seen Jordan Lynch, their quarterback, play out there. He's outstanding. He was top 7 in the Heisman Trophy, led the nation in total yards.
Convincing, Joseph. He's convincing. And he's a...
Welcome, everybody, to ESPN's presentation of the 2013 All-State Sugar Bowl from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Getting ready for the point.
Welcome to the TaxSlayer.com BCS pregame show.
Welcome, everyone, to the 2013 Discover BCS National Championship. From Sun Life Stadium in South Florida, about 20 minutes north of downtown Miami. A single college football game has captured the attention of a big, sprawling city, and the national title will be decided here tonight in Miami.
Miami is, at first light, a series of islands, as far apart in spirit as they are close in blocks. Most Notre Dame and Alabama fans in town for the national championship game woke up today in the most famous of those islands, South Beach. Stepping into a dreamscape, pastel deco, and tireless house music. An unce that accompanies even breakfast. Tight bodies and palm trees. And $300,000 cars. Crockett and Tubbs. This is only one face of Miami. Miami also looks like this. Miami is men, women, and children from nearly every country on earth. Rich and poor, Democrat and Republican, straight and gay. People come here searching for safe harbor or acceptance, for a brighter future or freedom from their past. It might seem foreign, exotic, but really it's the most American of cities, a place built by immigrants. Their energy fuels the art, the fashion, the dominoes on Calle Ocho, the neon on Ocean Drive, and the football stadium north of town. That's what we're here for, a football game, an important one, between an Alabama team that has returned itself to past glory and a Notre Dame team looking to do the same thing. With the stadium close to exactly nothing, it's easy to think that this game has nothing to do with all those other islands of Miami. And yet there's something perfect about these two teams facing each other here in this strange archipelago.
And Beretta intercepted by Teague. George Teague to the end zone. Touchdown.
This is where Notre Dame should play Alabama. Miami, after all, is a place where people come to find something they've lost, where they cling tight to something they've found.
You are looking live at the Sun Life Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, for the 2013 Discover BCS National Championship. Here tonight, two of the more renowned schools in the history of college football, Notre Dame and Alabama, will compete for a national championship. For Alabama, a win would put a period on their latest dynasty. For Notre Dame, a win would reclaim their place at the summit. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. With Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brent Musburger. Thanks for joining us. And Herbie, what a scene we've got around this stadium here tonight.
We've been coming to these national championships for a long time, and especially these BCS championships. I've never seen it like this. Just trying to get to the stadium alone was a zoo. You get inside, the energy down on the field in the pregame show. I've never seen anything like it. It's Notre Dame and it's Alabama, and it's game on.
Yeah, and when I mentioned Alabama, I used the D word, dynasty.
And you should. If Alabama's